Here we go again. All right, another story time. All right, let's see which one I want to dig out the archives today. All right, we're gonna go back to 94-ish, about 94, 93, 94. I think it was 94. Yeah, I think it was around 94. All right. Like I say, I'm telling these stories. These are my life events because I'm writing a book. So I'm giving y'all this raw footage and the story raw about my book that I'm working on, that I'm writing. I'm writing a biopic, basically, or autobiography, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, this story go back to about 1994. It was about 94, 95. Yeah, 94, 93, 94, somewhere up in there. Okay. That night, don't remember the exact date, I was over by my brother, Fat, over by his house. It was a bunch of us over there. We was just over there chilling and shit, playing dominoes, cards, smoking, drinking, the usual, rapping, freestyling, shit like that. So Fame, I call him Fame. Anyway, he left, and before he left, his mama, which is my mama too, Liz, rest her soul. He was already into it. It was a bunch of us. We was all clicked together. But somehow the clique got split up. Niggas got pissed off with a couple other niggas. Because Beanie and Carl was a nigga from Clinton. But he ended up coming to our hood and was, fucking with Beanie's sister. Ended up having a baby for whatever. They ended up being an old man. So they was tight. And Beanie was Terrell boy, which was my first cousin, my brother, of course. So they had clicked tight. But years back or so, Carl, he had got stabbed in jail and he had got a lot of money. So that nigga had got that little money, so he had Terrell and Beanie with him. So they was like part of his little clique. So it was them three, they running around. So he got a little money, bought them all, they all bought him little cars, little jewelry, starter jackets, Air Maxes, they was flossing. So I guess they thought they was above the law. But that's when they stopped fucking with everybody else and they was rolling on their own. All right, cool. Rewind back. So before Fat left the house, his mama, he was already beefing with the niggas. They was already fucking with him for some odd reason, I don't know. But anyway, his mama told him, look, take these knives with you. Because she had that feeling. Mother's intuition. A mother knows when something ain't right, especially with a child. Okay. So he had a steak knife and an oyster knife. Put them both on his side. He left out. He was going over there by my Aunt Bunch. So he went over there. I think he went over there, talked for a while, whatever, left. He went over by my grandmother's house and I went and talked to my auntie Dorothy.